party's turn.
Seems awfully inverted. I say, I shall defend myself, and I swing at the one that swung at me, I guess.
Okay. He's a little behind you, so you whirl around, sword in hand, pulling it out of your sheath, swiping at the orc for a 25. That's a masterful blow. Your sword bites deep into the orc, single critting it. Does not clear by 10.
He's not large or anything, right?
No. 13 points of damage.
He's alive. He needs to roll for death.
Oh, he's alive. Save versus death is a pass. You swing your sword into him, cutting him deeply across the gut, and you see like red spill out between the scale mail of him.
Oh, this is one of the big ones?
Yeah, this is one of the big ones. And blood spills out all over the place. Anyone else in the party make an action?
What is the captain doing at this point in time?
He's the one that you guys beat, so he hasn't had a turn yet.
Okay,
I will
just
attack
hold action behind him.
the same one that he attacked. I will attack.
Okay, you turn to face it and make your attack with your bow. Is this a bow attack?
Would anybody get? How many people are around me for attacks of opportunity?
2.
The big ones or the normal?
You're not entirely sure, but there's 2 people that you've seen.
I'll just shoot it with my bow. Yeah.
Okay. 2 attacks of opportunity come. 1 miss, 1 critical miss, but he passes a save, so we're all good.
Okay.
16 to hit is a hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
You drop the big orc to the ground. Mr. Varnouche and JP?
I would like to know, do I get 1 or 2 dagger attacks per round?
1 stab, 2 throw.
Can I tumble and dagger attack within 1 round?
Sure.
I have tumbling proficiency.
Sure, where do you
could
want
I
to
tumble in between the legs of the orcs facing me and then...
Well, most of the orcs split aside to let you pass. Remember how I said they shoulder the weapons and let you pass?
I'm having trouble envisioning the whole battle scene.
Okay, well let's just do this real quick. Take a look at Roll20. This is a crude map.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a gate. Imagine these walls extend further. Oh wait, are we all on the right page? We're all on the right page.
Yep.
The party is the 3 of you out here.
Yeah.
And you have been more or less surrounded by orcs initially. And then you had the commander and invisible JP. Right?
Whoops.
Yeah.
But since all this initially started, the orcs have moved out of the way. And they are now lining up more like that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I understand now. And they're not attacking us.
Except for the ones that attacked you.
Which are, the ones on the front?
Your character didn't see it then.
Okay, then I hold action.
Okay.
I'll take second attack if I can.
No, commander goes. The commander... Fuck, how do you inverted ethics this guy?
You can go all the way back to base and you can do that. So if you just press...
Okay. He just puts up a sword over his shoulder and says, let him pass, boys! Let him pass. They're all right by me. And just kind of steps back. Sword over his shoulder. You hear cries of dismay from the orcs on the wall. And one of them in that area going, Captain, you've been expelled! Don't fall for it!
Are we not in danger right now, Neil?
I mean,
Do you
that's
mean in
Neil.
combat?
Neil.
What do you mean,
Neil?
are you in danger right now? That's a...
Can I snap fire a command spell at the one that uttered those stupid words?
No, well, you can roll initiative, though. That would be lovely.
Wait, second attack for me.
Second attack for you. Go for it.
There's still more that attacked us. I will attack one of them.
Yeah, there's one more that tried to shoot at you. He does not get a second attack of opportunity against
25.
you. That hits. That does clear by 10 because it is not a natural 16 or higher since you are a high master with your weapon. Give me that sweet D8. 2D8.
14.
You drop the orc to the ground with an arrow through his throat. You see some of the other orcs bristle at this and start to bare their teeth, and you get the impression they did not approve of you killing their friend.
Are you sure? Even with those inverted ethics, they didn't like that?
I just said they didn't approve.
Or
We'll
did they
see how
really
things play out round to round. But let's roll initiative if Jeff wants to continue casting spells.
Well, then I would have at least taken a few
Well,
steps
when this
back.
guy yells, "You've been expelled," like you got to paint me the picture.
Yeah, that's well. He just got shot by Ryu.
Because I said I held action, so I would like to be like here by the end of the turn. I'm like basically going backwards.
Okay. So Mr. Varnouche starts to move towards the rear.
Yeah.
Go on.
Leia backs up. Initiative, if anyone wants to, let's just roll initiative just to see how things play out in this awkward, tense
A
situation.
group or solo?
Continue doing.
Ryan,
Group.
I believe in you. Ryan, no, it's okay.
Jasper.
It's all right. Oh, Jasper.
Okay.
Jasper fired off.
The commander yells, "Would you stop killing people? Damn it! Get the fuck in the walls! Stop causing trouble, otherwise I'll have you arrested."
He's all right. Let's get inside right now.
Okay, you guys start to walk inside, I guess, because everyone else is laying down there, or standing back and letting you pass. Some of the orcs start to the orcs that are not the extra big orcs all start to march back inside, and only one of the big orcs is left, and he's breathing heavily, looking at his glancing between Wojtek and his dead brethren.
Did you tell us how...
Well, it's pretty obvious when I cast something, right? Everyone sees me.
Super fucking obvious. Yeah.
Damn it. I fast-paced walk. Soccer mom walk.
Is
Power strike.
there a particular point in time where the party is far away from the... I'm just going to say enemies as a general term. It doesn't matter if they're in spells or whatever. That I could say something to Wojtek without anyone else hearing it, as in a whisper or something like that? If it's short?
Sure. Well, they start to walk inside. Let me just give you information on what you see, and then you can say that or not say that.
Okay.
So as you guys walk inside, you notice that there are a bunch of people on the wall that are madly chattering back and forth and pointing dramatically. One of them pulls out a bow and starts to put an arrow in it, and the other one knocks the arrow out of his hand, and they seem to be yelling and arguing about things. You can go ahead and say whatever you want to Wojtek now.
Yeah, as Wojtek's coming in, I just say, there's hundreds inside here. This is probably not the best idea. Or I say thousands instead of hundreds.
Yeah. I think the whole party would actually hear that, since you can't actually get into his ear since he's so tall. It would be a loud whisper that they hear.
I don't like this. We should leave and come back. I know how we could get in now. Maybe.
Okay, then let's do it. Let's leave.
Okay, so you guys get 30 feet inside, and like, okay, all right, let's leave, and start to turn around and walk back. As you do so, the officer with the long sword goes, "What the hell? You just got in here. Where are you going? New recruits have to report to blah blah blah."
I just received a message, or I forgot. No, excuse me. I forgot 2 of our buddies back at camp. We told them to wait there and watch our horses. We'll get them and bring them here. They're really good fighters.
He shakes his head. "It's not my job to stop you, but you guys are going to have hell to pay for disobeying orders."
Believe me, we're terrible right now. We need the experience. We'll get better, I promise.
Okay, you guys start to depart, and as you do so, you notice that there are a gathering of orcs coming down off either side of the walls in a hurry.
Yeah, we soccer mom walk it.
Okay, you guys soccer mom walk it out. Glancing back, you notice the orcs now surround the captain, and they are yelling at him and making frantic gestures. But he dismisses them with the wave of a hand, and they start to disperse in different directions.
Oof. Well, that was a close one. I got really scared here. Almost pissed my pants. I remember that time when you said, "Command T!" I thought of that. And then I held it because I knew I wasn't enchanted.
I look at him, and I'm super pissed and worried, and I cast Command P. I look at him and I just go, pain.
Saving throw, Jasper? Or not Jasper, Varnoosh.
Just D20, right?
Flat D20.
10.
Is that a pass?
That is
Versus
not a
fail.
pass. That is a fail.
IP.
Yeah. It's been a
go-
couple hours. You probably have a little fluid in you.
I go, good one, friend. Oh, good thing my wife isn't here. She would have not liked this at all.
Okay.
A 10's not a pass for you?
12.
And then I
Dang.
fart and I wink at Brian. I don't remember his character's name.
Marius.
All right, you can only fart so many
Alright.
times on command until you're out of gas. This is your
come on.
limit.
Let me
This is your
roll
limit.
for it or something.
I gave you 2 automatic farts. Those are hard to pull out, okay?
Then I motion the fart motion. I wink at him. He doesn't smell anything. I don't
What's the
care.
fart motion?
I mean, you angle yourself. You like go.
Oh, okay, like you lift your leg. I gotcha.
Yeah. That's what I'm
You
doing.
never seen Terrence and Philip? Their leg goes all the way up above their head.
Yep, that's the fart
Got it.
motion.
Got it. Okay, so you guys are walking down the road, leaving, having this discussion about farting and peeing and whatnot.
We're a filthy
When
puppy.
you hear the thundering of horse hooves behind you,
Oh no!
and you
I
guys
don't
all
like.
kind of like give a glance over at your shoulder, and you see what looks to be, well, you can't tell how many because they're coming double file and they're going through the walls, but there's a bunch of heavy war horses with heavily armed men on them riding your way.
I don't like this.
When you say a bunch, Neil, are we talking like 30, 40, or like
Well,
10?
beyond the first 8, since they're double file, you can't actually see because the first 8 block the view because they're double file. You know.
Quick, run for cover. Get out of the way. Do they see
we
us?
should
Are we like
hide.
plainly
I mean, you're
spotted?
you're on the road in front of them in broad daylight.
Ah! I start running.
Okay, Mr.
running
Varnoosh just breaks for it and starts sprinting ahead of you guys.
I kind of run the opposite way of the party to see if I can get a better look or anything. I'm still invisible, so.
All right. Well,
I
opposite
immediately
way
cast
would be
Bless
towards
on the group, by the
riders.
way.
Okay.
As they're
You
coming.
stand where you are. You start casting bless. JP.
I run like. Here, I'll just draw it real quick so you understand what I'm trying to say. If like this is the party, and the riders are coming from this direction, is the part if Jen's running this way, I run this way.
Okay. Jen
And
is running
Wojtek's
this way.
staying right here. Okay, yeah. Then I'm like running this way. Then that's the way
Okay.
I run.
So you're heading off the path. Wojtek is standing his ground, casting bless. Marius.
Well, on the party.
Yeah, casting bless on the party, of course. Marius, what are you doing?
I guess I will attack.
Okay. Actually, let me say, Wojtek, the riders they're heavy war horses and they're coming at you pretty quickly.
Then
You're
I would not
uncertain
stand
of-
my ground.
of-
If I'm
Not
going to
Marius.
get ran
Wojtek,
over,
you're uncertain whether or not they would actually make it to this round. They might make it to this round.
can I move and cast a spell? Do I
Yeah,
just
totally.
stand there?
Absolutely. That's why I'm mentioning this. You might not want to stand on the road.
No, I get off on the trail.
Cool.
Cast Bless
Just
on
double
everybody.
checking. Give me initiative, group style still, because numbers.
Who's doing it?
I think it should be me.
Nice. Party goes first. Bless goes off. Jasper moves off the path. Mr. Varnoosh is fucking running. And Marius aims a shot. Well, actually, Bless goes off at the very end of the round because it's a full round to cast. Marius, you get your shot at.
It will be the first rider. Are these guys the big ones or the small ones?
These guys look to be humans on horseback in plate mail.
And can you
Well,
describe their
semi-plate,
armor?
half-plate. It is
class?
half plate mail, which is I think 17 AC.
Mhm.
And they have lances on the side of their. Each one has a lance attached to them, and you notice that they have swords and other weapons hanging off of them. Some have swords, some have maces, some have axes.
Okay.
The armor is not necessarily matching styles, but they're all, heavy armor on heavy war horses with heavy lances.
Sure. Okay. Then I will, just do a normal attack. How close are they from me?
As you get your attack off, they're about 100 feet.
Which should be 30 yards.
33 yards.
Okay.
You can move forward.
Can I take 3 steps forward and then?
Yes, you move 3 yards forward.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay.
The eyeballs.
14 dinks off of the armor.
Okay.
Okay, their turn. The first few start aiming towards Marius with their war horses. You can lance. Can you hit? Yeah, you can hit something on either side of your horse with the lance. It's better to hit one. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I don't think so, actually.
Actually, if you cross
think
your
you're-
horse and hit something with your lance, you'll dehorse yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and if you go
No, but
this way,
when you joust, you normally joust across the horse with the shield on the side of the enemy.
you got to be really close to them, though. You have to. If you stick it out like really far, then it'll just rip your hand back, or it's got to
Right,
be
I mean,
close
these
to your
are
body.
they know their technique. But you can still point the lance at either side of the horse, I believe.
Probably.
Probably.
Yes.
It would make sense. Okay, so 4 heavy war horses with their riders come charging at you, Marius. Your armor class is 19, I believe.
20.
20 if you're firing against other people or if you have a sword in one hand, right?
No,
19.
It's 20, and then 21 if I am firing with one hand.
Okay, cool. I have an outdated character sheet then.
Yeah, I gained 1 from something. I think I got a better armor.
Yeah, is your armor 7 base?
Yes.
Okay.
My stats say 19/20, so
Yeah, I think
I
his went up to
updated it
21.
last week. I got a
Your
new
stats
piece of
also
armor.
say 116 willpower for me. I'm just saying, bro.
I mean it's accurate. I'm just
That's
going
right.
by the character sheet.
I fire mine
Marius,
bullets, Neil.
2 hit you with their heavy lances, and one of them crits you with his heavy lance. I actually need to look up heavy lance damage. D8 plus 1. However, they are lances, so when charging, they do double damage, which I think just adds a damage dice. So on a crit, it would still just be 3, not 4 damage dice. Let me double check that. I don't want to make up rules about lances right now. Lance. This weapon inflicts double damage when used from the back of a charging mount. Yeah. So, Marius, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 D8 plus 7 damage to you.
Fucking what?
Yeah, because they're charging, and 3 of them hit you, and 1 of them crit you.
Can Ryan roll the damage and roll 20?
No. I don't want to seal my own fate.
It is 41 damage over 3 hits, and give me a saving throw versus
This
death.
is some bullshit.
Yeah, they
I have-
rolled well. They rolled well.
11. My death save is.
Are you the same level as me?
It's 11. I passed.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's 11 if you are.
But you just get like one lance hits you in the shoulder, you reel with it. The other one comes and hits you in the other shoulder, and the third one like grazes across your neck and hits you on the collarbone. And you don't quite feel the bone snap, but like the flesh rends off of the top of you, and your throat and your sides and your shoulders are all just like covered in blood. You actually fall to your butt. You can still get up at this round, no penalties.
Neil, right before
but you-
this fight started, I hit F5 for the quick save, and I just
Yeah,
hit F9.
reload. I'll
Okay,
reload.
cool.
I hit F9,
Okay.
and we're back.
Actually, we'd like to reload just before the first, like before going to the town when we were talking about our plan.
Yeah.
That's where we restart.
Actually, that's not a quick save though. That's a longer save.
Yeah,
But-
that was
That was a
original
hard save, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a hard save. So we'll. Yeah.
Okay. The next two people coming out of the doorway head straight for Mr. Varnoosh.
Oh, by the way, can I make instead of so I'm at 1 HP. When
Literally
they-
one.
You're literally 1. When they hit me and do that, can I play dead or just like act like I have been killed from this?
Oh yeah, like you take these hits, and if you fall to the ground, you fall to the ground.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm
you-
laying there.
Ugh.
Also, and then I with one eye, I open one eye and I make eye contact with Wojtek's one eye.
Shoots me a
Give
look.
me a perception check, buddy. You're
Well,
falling down
he's
in
looking
some
at me,
grass.
right?
Maybe.
Everybody's looking at me.
But there's
I'm
tall
the
grass.
focus
Give me a
of the
perception
combat.
check. Give me a perception check.
25.
That's pretty good.
Marius,
I'm not perceiving anything.
you got to make eye contact with him, and there's grass around you and shit, like tall
I would
grass.
say that's
'cause you're
a
falling
deck
down.
stack. A dex act. He's
It's
being
a
very
perception
dex-
check. It's being able to make eye contact is more perception than anything. Give it to me. Come on.
Oh my lord.
He's good at. Oh, there you go.
28.
There you go. So
Okay.
as you fall, you like turn, you start to close your eyes, you keep one pointed at Wojtek as you're like falling to the ground, and
And I give him a look, and it's like I'm really fucking hurt, but I'm not dead.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
it. I got that
he
easy.
gives you like a subtle wink.
I
and-
know that look well.
And then I lay down.
And he smashes to the ground. The two riders come straight for Mr. Varnoosh from behind.
GG.
Yeah.
Mr. Varnoosh, what is your armor class, buddy?
14.
Wait, you have chainmail on.
Yeah.
Chainmail is
You're supposed to
AC.
be more?
It's 11.
Oh no, you have studded
14.
leather, not chain.
Yeah,
There we
my,
go.
my AC
There we go.
sheet.
Oh,
says
because you
11
said
slash
that at the
14.
beginning.
Yeah. I don't know why we said chain. You
JP.
said chain. Yeah.
The next time Neil says he's fucking sick, man.
Dude, it has nothing to do with me
Not
being sick.
saying.
Look, I seem pretty healthy now. I've actually felt much better since we started
Bro.
playing.
We're like RP in our stories, like arrest them, fucking kill them, actually, and then we're like, we do the spell, and it's like, I don't know, doesn't go off on everybody. Go kill them anyways. Go fucking kill them.
I mean, you are sneaking into the enemy fortress, and you're doing it in broad daylight. There's a high, like, that's like
No.
you're walking a knife's
We're
edge
not
there.
sneaking in. We're walking in disguise in a city where people are walking in all the time. But I'm not. We'll save the salt for after because people really don't like it. Apparently, we'll wait.
Yeah. Hit and crit on Mr. Varnoosh.
He's dead.
Man, I'm really sad if he dies. You have no idea. I don't think I'm gonna be this sad in a while. No, it's true. I've been working hard on this character.
Well, you're not dead yet. You're at
You take
-2.
26 damage.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Are you dead? Like like
No,
negative 10
like-
dead?
She's at -8.
Yeah, like I'm fucking dead. Nice.
Okay.
Wait, is it?
8.
Yeah, it's -8.
Yeah, -8. So he's dead.
The spears, the lances like pierce through your body, your little gnome body, and you clump to the ground below. The remaining two lancers, no, sorry, two go after Wojtek. Your armor class, one of them hits you, just a standard hit.
19.
Unfortunately. Yeah. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage to Wojtek. And give me a Constitution saving throw with a 19 or higher, so it doesn't interrupt your spell, which has a casting time of a full round.
Oh. What's my?
D20 plus 13. No problem. Your spell goes off at the end of the round.
You said 10 damage.
9 damage.
Okay.
And the last rider out is a man in heavy plate mail, wielding a massive warhammer, twice the size of any warhammer you've ever seen before. And he comes trotting out on his horse near the end of the round, and points to the two bodies and says, "Collect them. If he resists, bring him down." Pointing at Wojtek. Initiative.
I'll roll. Since I'm the only one here.
Okay. 6 goes first. Go party.
I cast. So, in the area where the big one is standing, and the 2 plus the 4 that fucking hit Ryan, I guess.
I mean, they hit Ryan like charged a little bit past him because you can't just stop on a dime when you're fucking
Okay.
a heavy warhorse charging through.
I'm gonna cast Dictate on them.
Okay. Dictate. Range 30 yard. They're not within a 20-foot cube. You can hit the cluster of knights, or you can hit the big guy in the plate mail.
They're all standing separate, Neil.
Because the big guy came out just trotting to talk, and then there were 3 groups of knights. 4 went for Marius, 2 went for Mr. Varnouche, and then 2 went for you. And as they hit with their lances or miss with their lances, they then keep moving past it. So they're not within 20 feet of each other. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. I cast Dictate on the big guy,
Okay.
and I hold out my hand and my eyes glow, and I say, "Strip down naked and touch yourself until aroused."
What if he's already aroused?
It'll be a very short spell. If I'm gonna die, Neil, we're gonna make this as stupid as fucking possible.
Okay. He does not strip down.
Not surprised. Nothing else has worked, so whatever.
Okay. The knights turn their horses back around and hop off next to Marius and Mr. Varnouche, pick up the bodies, toss it over a horse each, and start trotting them back towards the town, while the
Then
2 knights
give
that came
a
after...
healing potion to Varnouche before he dies.
I fart and they say, "What was that?" And then they stab
You know what,
me.
Mr. Varnouche, we're gonna... Give me a D20. This is like
My
your...
character didn't even attack anyone.
Mr. Varnouche, give me a D20. This is your equivalent of a lucky death save. 13. It's better than what they rolled. One of them yells back to their commanding officer, "Sir, this one's about to die. Do we save it?" And the man yells back, "Save it for questioning. We gotta know who these people are." And he's going to attempt to bandage your wounds. He needs a 21 to succeed. We'll roll it publicly so that there's no DM cheats. Neil's a cheater. Actually, no, let's not roll it publicly. Fuck you guys. You have to trust me. And what is his intelligence? You guys have to trust the DM. He spends a round patching you up. You are -9, I guess, or whatever you're at now
Yeah.
when you beat out one round.
Probably 9. 9.
Yeah, they do want to question you. That is a good point. The 2 Lancers come back towards Wojtek this time. The ones that already hit him, or the one that hit him, the one that missed him, and then rode past. Charging back, fuck off the table, towards Wojtek. 1 hits you, the other misses. So you're standing there casting Dictate. The spell goes off, and the man just kind of sits on his horse doing nothing. And all of a sudden, you feel a sharp blow on your back as another lance slams into you for 11 damage. And you catch yourself before you fall. If you want to roll initiative, you may. And Jasper,
much damage?
Red Nickel, 11. Jasper.
So in the course of what, a minute or 2, I've just seen everyone get speared.
Yeah, I mean, there's you hear this thundering of hooves, you turn around, and there's these heavy war horses with heavy lances and heavy armor just coming barreling down the road towards you guys. People just get... and they turn around and just come back.
Do
and
I
you're
see
standing
them
there
pick up the bodies?
Yes, you see them picking up the bodies. And one of them trying to bandage a body.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna act out or anything. I guess I'd bite my tongue and make sure I don't, just out of rage, grab a weapon or something, but I don't make any actions. I just kind of
Okay.
follow the horses back towards wherever they're going, if they're going back to the encampment.
Okay.
What do they do with my body?
They
No.
take your conscious body, although they assume you're dead, and they start bandaging you up too, actually. And they just toss you over a horse once you've been bandaged.
I sheath my sword and I look at him, with my one good eye, the leader, and I say, "You missed a golden opportunity, friend. But all right, you got us."
The Lancers turn after, as they were out of combat, they turn around and trot back towards you. And one of them motions towards your weapons and says, drop your arms.
I unbuckle this sword and stuff.
Okay. The lot of you, the three of you, are thrown on horses. You are tied up, by the way, Jeff. The other two are unconscious and not tied up, and marched back into the town. JP is following at the tail end, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on foot, so
Yeah.
I can't run as fast as a horse, obviously.
Right. Well, they're just trotting. They're not running. There's no pace now.
I mean, I'm making my way to follow them.
Right. And as they walk back in, there was that captain that was enspelled, and you see the man, the big guy in the heavy black armor with the black horse, with the black barding and the warhammer, swings it at the guy who Wojtek inverted ethicked, which is actually a natural 20. Which probably is going to kill him.
Excellent. We get that experience now.
Of course, totally.
I would argue maybe we do, because I inverted ethic him and that got him killed.
Actually, that's not enough damage to outright kill him, but he does fail his death saving throw. Oh yeah, the warhammer smashes into his head and it just cracks, and the guy slumps to the ground dead, or dying, whatever. And you guys are taken prisoner, except for Invisible JP, and I think that is where JP we break.
Yeah. We'll take a break and we'll come back and do 30 or 45 minutes left. So, see you guys right after the break. More Solum coming up right after this. We'll see you then.